Fired from commentary. Man, you must be on some old bullshit. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Monday Night Raw. Imagine that, Monday Night Raw on Monday. Who would have thunk it? I am Obi-Wan, yes, that Obi-Wan. Voodoo takes on Madison Youngblood and a battle royal to determine what is this. Well, we'll get things done already. The referee commissioner, a World Wrestling Entertainment, Jim Wilson, as he is setting things up, a battle royal tonight to determine who will face the nightmare for the Women's Championship at Summerslam. And also, the Summerslam Tournament continues. Who will advance to the semifinals next week? Again, we have the main event tonight of the quarterfinals, another quarterfinals next on SmackDown, and then the semifinals next week on Raw.
Good evening. I am Jim Wilson, the referee commissioner of World Wrestling Entertainment. Let's get down to it. Last week, while I was helping Pete Dunne get back to his feet after his match, I was assaulted.
Helping Pete Dunne? So we're ignoring you kicking him after the match. We're just going to let that slide.
And what's worse is that Obi-Wan agrees with Senjecko's actions last week, which is why I went to the board of directors and agreed that we will not tolerate this, especially against referees.
And yeah, I agree with it. Somebody needs to put you in your place.
Which is why that Obi-Wan will be fined and removed from commentary. And these actions will take place as of right now. Obi, get off your headset and go to the back now.
What? You're fining me and releasing me for Senjecko whipping your ass? You know it's been a minute since I kicked somebody in the face, right? Oh, Senjecko, you got this? You got? Alright. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, the former IC champion Senjecko making his way to the ring. And ladies and gentlemen, this has been a problem with referees since the beginning of time, alright? Fired from commentary. Man, you must be on some old bullshit. Do I get tongue twist? Yes. Do I do or do not do words? See? This is what I'm talking about. Cannot words. Yes. But at the end of the day, I love my job. I love commentating. I enjoy and what I think that WWE needs to do moving forward. As we go to Senjecko, let's see what he has to say.
What are you doing? Biggie has nothing to do with what is going on between you and me. As a matter of fact, the problem with the referees have been going on since the birth of the referees. So let's cut this crap.
See? I told you.
Second, the fact that you went to the board of directors to take care of your dirty work tells me that you're a coward. This is the WWE. We don't go to the board to handle business. We handle our business in the ring.
That's right. Again, this isn't ballet, or whatever you kids call it, flossing.
So I will make this proposal to you. At SummerSlam, myself and Biggie versus you and Scott Lewis in an anything goes elimination match.
Oh, hell yeah.
And when me and Biggie win, you are no longer the referee commissioner of WWE.
So let me get this straight. Me and the great Scott Lewis versus you and Obi. You're on. But if we win, Biggie is no longer the announcer of WWE Universe. So Biggie, enjoy your final 2 weeks as announcer.
Yeah, we'll see
Listen,
about
Jack,
that, Jim.
Seeing as that you're already in the ring, you have a match right now. A real professional of the business. And we'll call this right down the middle. I'll see you at SummerSlam.
A real professional? Who is he talking about? Who is he? Oh, you got it. Oh, what the hell? This is the professional you're talking about? Oh, it's gonna be a long 2 weeks before we get to SummerSlam. Damn. But hey, it's all good. 2 weeks until I can kick somebody in the face.
His opponent, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 220 pounds, the professional.
And this will be a way to kick off Monday Night Raw. The professional going up against Senjecko, as he and I prepare for SummerSlam again. Being Senjecko versus Jim Wilson and Scott Lowe. Oh, what the shit? Pyro? Pyro? You kidding me? Are you, man? And you wonder why I want to kick things. Anyway, this is a one-on-one matchup between Senjecko and the professional. I mean, this is universe mode. Anything is possible. And referee calls for the bell, and here we go in the forearm, taking down Senjecko. Again, you have to learn how to prepare. And again, the professional. But let's just call him referee, alright? In front of the other referee and into a camera clutch, and will that be it for Senjecko? Good counter by Senjecko, getting out of the clutch. And here comes Senjecko. And into the face buster. Trying to go for a kick to the back, good reversal by the referee. And face first into the mat. I don't know if it's a variation of skull of these. Oh, an eye poke. That's what I'm talking about. And a clothesline over the top rope. And it's all been Senjecko, as Senjecko connects in a knee to the kidney or gut. Wait a minute. Oh, it's Scott Lewis. Come on now. And Senjecko back into the inside of the ring. The referee magically appeared back in the ring as well. And here comes the referee. And the referee now in complete control. Have Senjecko over and in a tree of woe, and dropkick taken down. The former IC champion, the referee, goes into the cover and the 1 count. And into the head crank. My mistake. Headlock. Let's go with the headlock. Trying to figure out the difference between headlock, head holding, hand holding. Maybe that's an inside joke, I don't know. As Senjecko now gets out of the headlock. And the elbow to the gut. And again, the referee. Come on, ref. Senjecko rolls out the way. Got back in. I don't know what's going on. We got some referee powers going on. And Senjecko setting up and connects with Dream Street. And going into the cover. 1. And a long 1 count. I think you know what comes next, as Senjecko setting up for Peyton's plunge. And here comes Senjecko up and into Peyton's plunge. And it is all over. Count him, ref. 1, 2. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Come on. What the hell was that? And Senjecko now setting up, trying to go for Peyton's plunge one more time. And the referee got out of that. And the clothesline ticking down Senjecko. And the referee and the curb stomp connects. And the referee going into the cover. And the I'm guessing the referee is in perfect position now, huh? And the referee, the professional, whoever you want to call him, and into the spine buster. And what a deadly spine buster that is. And the referee in perfect position to, and the professional, the referee, whoever, man, somebody's gonna get kicked in the face. Or in the words of 3-6, somebody is gonna get their ass kicked. Somebody is gonna get the wick split. And I can't wait for SummerSlam, because as goofy as it will get, it's all going to end. And the commissioner will be no more. And again, as we go to the Raw replay, Senjecko connects with Peyton's plunge. And referee was in perfect position until Scott Lewis ultimately costing Senjecko the match. And it was the beginning of the end. First with the curb stomp. And again, going into the cover, and of course referee was in perfect position for that.
Here is your winner, the professional, Scott Lewis.
And Jojo, why would you say that? Hey, say WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. What you mean once in a blue moon? Anyway, we will be back with more Monday Night Raw. Again, Voodoo versus Madison Youngblood and the Women's Battle Royal to determine who will face the Nightmare at SummerSlam.
Making her way to the ring.
Hey Jojo, how many foxes do you like?
Amaya, Littlefox.
Well, wait a minute. The Undead. Oh, Madison. Madison, watch out behind you. Madison, turn around. Turn around, Madison. Going right past Amaya and taken down. And Madison is in a world of trouble. As the referee again. Staying inside the ring, that's the best thing that you can do right now. And it has all been Voodoo. Oh no, don't do it. And a pump handle slam into the barricade. And referee, I think you need to call this match. And a clothesline again, taking down Madison Youngblood. And look at Amaya. And look at Amaya with the Irish whip across the padding. As referee now still asking for Madison and Voodoo to get into the inside. As both are in the inside, and the referee finally calls for the bell. And into the neck breaker. And an elbow drop to one half of the Women's Tag Team Champion. As Madison climbing up to the top rope. And Voodoo is not having nothing of that. Voodoo up on the second top rope and into a standard suplex. And again, Voodoo just changed the tide, changed the momentum of this match. Trying to go for a spine buster, and Madison got out the way. And Madison now back on the top rope. And connects with a diving elbow. As Madison goes into the cover, not even a 1 count. What a neck breaker, keeping Voodoo down, and I like the strategy. Now, see, I say that now in the shoulder tackle, taking down Madison. And Voodoo now back in complete control of this match, and into the spine buster yet again. It's only a matter of time, setting up for that spike pile driver. And Youngblood is not ready to give up just yet. And into the cross arm neck breaker, and it connects. I don't know what happened with Wild Thing and Amaya, but the referee goes into the cover, and would this be all over, and a kick out. And Madison is thinking, what do I have to do to put away one half of the Women's Tag Champions? Good knife edge chop. Say that now, and the reversal by Voodoo. As Voodoo now trying to make Youngblood tap out with that trap squeeze. And it is deeply in right now. And I think that's it for Madison. As Voodoo goes into the cover. And will this be all over? And a kick out. Oh, psh. Maybe it's that time, I don't know. Good reversal by Madison. And here comes Youngblood again. And there's Amaya. And into the Samoan drop. And will this be all over? 2. And a kick out. You gotta give credit to Voodoo. By the way, who do you Voodoo? And Madison now trying to figure out what's next. And they're throwing to the turnbuckle. Good reversal by Voodoo. And on the outside we have the Wild Thing keeping Amaya busy as Voodoo goes into the cover and Witherspoon all over. And again another kick out. And what a match, and again Voodoo going into that choke. And Witherspoon all over as Voodoo setting up for that spike pile driver. And again another reversal. And again a reversal by Voodoo. And back and forth we go. Another reversal by Voodoo. And Youngblood now elbow to the back of the head. Knife edge chop. And again elbows to the kidney. And down goes Voodoo. And Madison now going back into the cover. And Witherspoon all over. And a long 1 count. I don't know about that, ref. But then again, I'm going to kick somebody in the face when it comes to SummerSlam, alright? That's Madison now climbing back on the top rope. And Voodoo, again, in a nice reversal by Youngblood. And Youngblood now, back and forth we go. Reversals left and right. Voodoo now, setting Madison up in position. And a reversal again by Youngblood. And small package, and Witherspoon all over. 1, 2, and a kick out. And Madison giving it all that she got, and up comes Voodoo. And Madison now, and this is going to be again, and into the Samoan drop. And Witherspoon all over as referee in perfect position. And Madison Youngblood picks up the victory, and what an upset it is, as she defeated one half of the women's tag team champions. We go back to the replay. I didn't think that Madison stood a chance, but she keeps fighting and fighting and connecting with the first end of that Samoan drop. And meanwhile on the other side, Wild Thing is trying to handle business with Amaya.
Here is your winner, the Warrior Princess, Madison Youngblood.
Give those ladies a title shot, as we will be back with more of Raw coming up next, the Battle Royal, to determine who will face the Nightmare at SummerSlam. We are back on Raw, and it's time to determine who will face the Nightmare for the Women's Championship, as we go to JoJo for the introductions. JoJo, take it away.
Making her way to the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, AK-47, Alice Kimball.
And it's good to see AK-47, as her and the sniper Evelyn Gregory taking turns to see who will be the #1 contender. As for Jenny Stone, the shotgun, she is still out with some sweet dreams, as the Nightmare took control of the Wild Thing, as she took out 1/3 of the militia. The destruction of the women's division is well underway for the Undead. Or really, it's the Wild Thing and the Nightmare. Again, the Nightmare eliminating the LWO, and the Wild Thing taking out Bobby Barton and Hurricane Heather. I mean, this is sickening. If anything, I might investigate on why the Undead is so powerful after my beef with the referees are over. But what an opportunity for her to win the Battle Royal and face the Nightmare for the Women's Championship. And this has been rough for Rachel Michaels walking out on Brittany Blake last week, as her and Blake losing to the Undead at Bash or the Beach.
And her opponent, first, from Venice Beach, California, Perfect 10, Rachel Michaels.
And just like the LWO, we could be seeing the end of the Hollywood Blondes. If they aren't on the same page, what direction will both of these ladies go in? And remember, Rachel Michaels was attacked by the LWO a few years ago in 2K18, where she had to bring Blake in and combat against the LWO. But I don't know about this situation. I think this is something much greater than what we see in front of the cameras. But just like Alice Kimball, she too has an opportunity to face the women's champion at SummerSlam. And the remaining member of the LWO, and she has an opportunity to get some revenge.
And from Mexico City, Mexico, Jillian.
You know, it's just been a tragic tale of what has happened to the LWO. Laida Vega, we haven't seen her since WrestleMania. Benny Ramirez is probably going to be gone for quite some time after the bash. Last week, Christine Ramirez taken out all by the Nightmare. And I think heading into this match, into this Battle Royal, I believe that Jillian Rose has the edge. You want to know the reason why? Because unlike Jillian Rose has been attacked by the Nightmare. And I know some people are saying, well, Biggie, why is that an advantage? Because she has been through that fear. But you also know who has been through that fear? Bobby Barton. As we will take a break and be back with the final competitors for the Battle Royal. As we see who is next and what member of the Terrors will we see. And the Terror selected Paige Valentine. And again, we will be back with your Battle Royal. As we return back to Raw, the former Women's Champion, Michelle Alexander, and who will be the final participant in this Battle Royal. Really? It's not indeed.
And from Arlington, Texas, the bombshell, Brittany Blake.
And how will the relationship between Brittany and Rachel play out in this Battle Royal? Again, Brittany left Rachel Michaels at the bash. I'm sorry. I mean, at least I have a better shot than Skeletron. Nonetheless, will the Hollywood Blondes team up or go one against each other? And these are the 6 participants in this Battle Royal. Who will win? Who will be the #1 contender? And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The bell has ring. And this is your #1 contenders match to determine who will face the Nightmare for the Women's Championship at SummerSlam. Again, we have Rachel Michaels trying to eliminate Michelle Alexander. Good counter by Michelle. And what a super kick to the back of the head. Taking down Alice Kimball. Again, Paige Valentine still with Brittany Blake. It's Blake now. And an overhand right shot. And what a slap. And meanwhile, on the inside of the ring, Michelle Alexander with elbow shots to Rachel Michaels. And Jillian Rose into the turnbuckle. Good counter by Rose. And what a knee. See? Knees to the face, people. Knees to the face. As Michelle now focuses on Paige. And a clothesline. And out goes Paige Valentine. And now, this is what I'm talking about. Into the power bomb. And no pin. And I'm guessing that Brittany has to prove something. Has to prove that she is worth being in the singles row. And what a right hand shot taking down Rachel Michaels. As Blake now focuses back on Michelle Alexander. And the push taking down Blake. Meanwhile, Jillian Rose and Alice Kimball and the turnbuckles going back and forth. And Jillian with a right hand shot and a reverse by Kimball. Again now, Michelle focuses on Alice Kimball. Meanwhile, Rachel Michaels is back up. And a whipping to the other side. That's Rachel Michaels now. And a clothesline over the top rope. And out goes Michelle Alexander. And a clothesline, and out goes Jillian Rose. That's Alice Kimball now setting up. And a toss over the top rope. And it has come down to this. The battle of the blondes. Who will win? Brittany or Rachel Michaels. And again, Brittany with multiple shots to the gut. As Blake is in complete control right now. And connects with a bionic elbow. And then reversed by Rachel Michaels. Trying to go for a super kick and misses. And she hit air though. And wait a minute. There's that super kick. And the momentum has changed. And Brittany is hanging on to the ropes. And Brittany Blake is saved for now. I don't know why Rachel Michaels, I'm guessing, having some sympathy. And a reversal by Blake. And what a reversal by Michaels. And here we go, back and forth. And what a slap. And here comes one half of the Hollywood Blondes. Reversals back and forth. Who will win? Michaels or Blake? And Blake connects with the spinning sidewalk slam. And it's only a matter of time as Blake now trying to go for something good. Reversal by Rachel. And Rachel 9, what a slap. And out goes Brittany Blake, and we have a new #1 contender in Rachel Michaels. And the back and forth between these two, again, I have to admit, but their chemistry is great. That's Rachel Michaels again on the Raw replay, throwing out Brittany Blake.
Here is your winner, Perfect 10, Rachel Michaels.
And we have a new #1 contender to face the Nightmare for the Women's Championship, as we will be back with Raw with your main event. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, and it is time for your main event of Raw, a quarterfinals match to determine who will advance to the semifinals next week. Again, 2 out of the 4 positions for the quarterfinals have been filled. Rick Rude and Drew McIntyre, and they will face next week on Raw. But who will be the next person to advance to the semifinals?
Making his way to the ring, from Amsterdam, Holland, weighing in at 215 pounds, Alister Black.
And a great showing by Alister Black back at Velocity, facing Stone Cold Steve Austin for the Undisputed Championship. And he was a former NXT champion. I just hope that he does well in Jacksonville. But before that, he has an opportunity to advance to the semifinals. And we are seeing quite a few legends in Universe Mode. Mr. Perfect, Rick Rude, the broken, woken Matt Hardy. Who will be the next legend as Alistair Malachi Black is on the modern roster? And again, all the potential in the world. And to be honest, he hasn't really tapped into what he can do. And I mean, if Black wins, think about the rivalries that he could have for the Undisputed Championship. And who will, oh, you gotta be kidding me. The man, the myth, the legend, the icon, Sting.
And his opponent, from every man's nightmare, weighing in at 259 pounds, the man called Sting.
From every man's nightmare, huh? I mean, we have a woman nightmare. I think she's just as bad as you. I mean, I don't know about that. I mean, at the same time, she's eliminating women from the women's roster, so yeah. And I'm guessing for trademark purposes, it is the man they call Sting. It's like the play that calls play action. Or the coach that calls Sean. You know, maybe they are who they thought they were. I don't know. They probably let them off the hook. I don't know. Anyway, thank you to everybody that really tuned in to check out my version of what Universal Mode could be in WWE. And so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is, again, your main event of the evening. Who will win? Who will advance to the semifinals? As the referee calls for the bell, and here we go. As Sting got the upper hand in the early going of this match. And again, a pushback from the ropes. Again, a kick to the back. I'm guessing we're using Madden physics. Let's kick him in the arm so your ankle is hurt. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Back body drop by Sting. And a reversal by Alister Black. Nice shoulder tackle, but look at that. The experience of Sting. And again, kick to the chest. And there we go. Much better representation. And again, good job, Breaker. And that's what I'm talking about. Knees to the face, people. See? Can't even have nice things. Can't get knees to the face. But again, I can't even get pyro, so what the hell is going on? As Sting now into the shoulder claw. Because the claw is coming to get you. Again, getting some experience from the Nightmare. I don't know. But again, Sting is in complete control of the match right now. As Sting now goes into the cover and will this be all over in a quick 1 count. And you have to look at the strategy between both competitors. Again, the experienced veteran. And again, somebody that deals with quick strikes. And a standing suplex taking down the former #1 contender as Sting goes back into the cover and the 2 count. Again, kick to the back again. Sting trying to go for something. Good counter by Alister Black. And Black stomp in the air. I like it. Let's see if it pays off. Again, elbow to the head. And a throw into the turnbuckle. And a forearm smash taking down the icon. That's now Black. Goes to the... Come on, Rev. What the hell? 1. Oh, yeah. Somebody's going to get kicked. And a clothesline ticking down the icon. And Black now switching the momentum and getting it back into this match. And face first. And again, the tide is slowly turning for Alister Black. Again, Black trying to go for something. And a shoulder tackle taking down Black. As Sting now picks Alister back up. Good knife edge chop. And oh, you gotta be kidding me. Pow driver! And it's only a matter of time before Sting advances to the semifinals. As Sting setting up for the Scorpion Death Drop. And will this be all over? And Sting in precision, and it connects. And it is all over as Sting goes into the cover. 1, 2, and Sting advances to the semifinals.
Here is your winner, the man of Sting.
And again, thank you everybody for Monday Night Raw. I am Obi-Wan. We will see you for SmackDown.